Sunday Footy Show, Dane Beams, Andrew Bogut, Dom Tyson still to come, and Matt Finnis of St Kilda. But the Kangaroos yesterday did as they should, a big win over the Brisbane Lions. It was on the back of 39 possessions from the Little Master, Bernie.
There it was. Lindsay Thomas was good. Aaron Black, Brent Harvey, 2 goals along with 39 possessions. Gibson was terrific. Josh Green, he was all right for the Brisbane Lions, but the lead, the big thing could have been 25-17, could have been a big win to North Melbourne, but they jumped up 14%, went ahead of Collingwood on the ladder, and our special guest is a man who just keeps getting the footy. He's about 48 years of age, but he's probably leading the Brownlow. Brent Harvey, how are you?
Good. Thanks, boys. Thanks for having me.
Big win last night. Obviously, they had 9 players who had under 15 games experience, but it was a mature performance by your boys.
Yeah, it was, and it's always a... I think Brad was pretty conscious of Patfull, and I think it was Rockcliffe that pulled out before the game, so we didn't know. A lot of guys can sort of take it easy on that, but we certainly did. I think we come out and really blitzed them in the first quarter, which was a good start because we haven't had a great start all season.
A lot of players, when they get older, Croft, Lloydie, myself, you really slow down at 31, 32, 33, but you're 36, you've played 370-odd games, you're still running as fast as what you have been, you're still impacting as many games. How do you do it? What's your secret?
Oh, I think it's just... there's no secret, Brad. I think I just love doing what I do, and that's training included. So we do a lot of sprint work and stuff at training and a lot of weights. I still enjoy getting there and challenging the young boys and try to bench press more than them and all that sort of stuff. So it just sort of keeps you on your toes, I reckon.
The big thing with North Melbourne is what is it, what makes you play well when you don't? I think you spoke about is contributors. I think, is that the main thing you speak about?
No, you're spot on, Lloydie. I think for us, when we have 22 contributors and no passengers, we can be a really good team. When we go away from that and our defensive pressure's not there and we're carrying a few blokes, I think we can struggle a little bit. So our aim for the year is certainly to keep the defensive acts up and have no passengers.
Matt Jackdaw was good in patches last night. We see him kick a goal here. Drew Petrie still slightly down, but the forward line worked well. Black moved really well. Lindsay Thomas was a star last night also. So you had 4 players to kick to who were in good form.
Yeah, I think the synergy of Madge being in now for 3 or 4 weeks, along with Aaron Black, who's a really good young player, and Drew just starting to hit his straps now. Once them 3 really understand each other the way they work, they can be a potent forward line with 3 tools. Sam
Gibson, more touches than any other player on your list at the moment. He was a very good player last year, but I think he's become an even better player this year. What's been the secret to him? Is it just maturity through age? Yeah, I think a big thing for Sam, he got added to the leadership group, which was absolutely fantastic. So I think he's taken his football to the next level now. He's the fittest player maybe in the competition, I reckon, because he's certainly the fittest at our club, and he works really, really hard, and that's the way he gets his footy.
Yeah, he's really improved his kicking. We had a bit of time with him at Hawthorn and loved the way he went about it. So fit and did everything right. He's really improved his skill level. Is it something he's focused on? Yeah, I think when we do our extras at the end of training, Sam's always out there doing the extra kicking stuff. So obviously had to focus on that over the last couple of years, but certainly right, Mitch. He's improved that area.
Boomer, the record all of a sudden looks like it's some possibility given the form you're in. Do you think about it?
No, I don't, mate. I honestly don't want to lose focus of what we're trying to achieve right now, and that's me personally as well, and that's just to contribute to our team.
Do you reckon you can get there?
I honestly don't know, mate.
26 games?
No, I honestly don't know. I'll finish out the year and then
this is a scenario.
There it is. Got scenarios,
370 games for Boomer. He's got 56 to go. If he breaks the record, it'll be round 21 2016, excluding finals, and he'd be 38. Right. For Fletch to do it, he needs 42 more games. Be round 7 or 14 weeks earlier in 2016, but he'd be 40 in 11 months.
Yeah, well, the thing is, he's got a number of years on Fletch, hasn't he? But I think he's still North Melbourne's best player, so he can't say it right here and now. But
also,
I think he'll break Michael Tuck's record.
Do you think he'll break Michael Tuck's? In 4 years' time, who holds the record? Tuck, Harvey or Fletcher?
Well, you've got to look at it. He has never been subbed before, OK? So he's got that up his sleeve for the next few years. So I reckon he will break the record.
So you're saying Harvey?
Yes.
You're saying Harvey? I think he can get there.
I'm saying Harvey, and I agree with Lloydie. He's their best player still.
I would agree with that, and I know that he gets tagged week in and week out, so long as he loves the game enough to continue to go through that on a weekly basis, I think he'll get there.
So
there's no pressure. No, look, I'm looking forward to what happens in the future, whether that's next year, the year after, and it's the sub rule, something that you always speak about, because I thought I would have been subbed by now, but it's been good that I haven't.
You are going to be unbelievable as a sub.
Still, the experience. He doesn't need to be subbed though. He's too good to be subbed. No,
I'm saying when it comes to that stage, you say, all right, just give us a half each week, give us a couple of goals and 20 possessions. He can do that easily.
Before we get to the votes, there's a bit of talk around about this yesterday, the banner for the Kangaroos. Let's take a look at it. RIP Tom Hafey was a nice touch, but Boomer, we just weren't sure whether the cheer squad should have gone into the clip on the Brisbane Lions underneath it. I don't reckon that's necessarily what your footy club's all about.
Yeah, I think, first of all, that's the cheer squad too, not the football club as well. So, and I think they wanted to pay tribute to Tom Hafey, obviously up the top. And then they always try to look for an edge and something funny on the banner, don't they? But I'm not sure if it come across that way.
Yeah, we know where they'll come from. It didn't quite hit the mark. Now, Brownie, the votes?
The votes, this man right next to me, 8. Gibson was terrific also. Lindsay Thomas set up 6 to go with his 4. Del Santo kicked out from full-back, got the cheap ones around the back, and he got 7. He was very good also.
How did captain pull up after his first game back?
Yeah, it was great to have him back. He, I think he got subbed off halfway through, or a three-quarter time, and spoke to him after the game. He pulled up really, really well, and looking forward to another big game next week.
Thanks for coming in. You get all the prizes. Good luck with what the future holds.
Cheers. Thanks, boys.
Brent Harvey joining us. Brisbane, by the way, it's got some big problems, haven't they?
Oh, they have. Brownie touched on how young they are. They've lost their 2 best players, Leuenberger and Daniel Rich. But, yeah, it's going to be a long, hard year.